audiences are like, because of my look, it's like too far to the left.
Well, that's because my man, you're blaming the market. Right? You're like, they're not seeing it, they're not feeling it, I'm too far to the left. Any artist that blames the audience already lost.
Yeah,
I think, John, I'll tell you this, everything you're saying is backwards. You need to do and work. You're coming up with all the wrong angles, in my opinion, and I'm so pumped you called, because I'm hoping that this is the breakthrough moment. So far I heard it's the audience's fault, it's too far to the left, the music's too expensive. You are fully in excuse mode. You can put out plenty of quality music. To John's point, it's inexpensive, and if you want it so bad, go fucking work at the studio in exchange for studio time. Like, you need to go out and put out music, put in the work, put your head down, and then figure it out after the fact. You need to put out 150 fucking songs and see how people react to it before we hear another phone call from you.
Jeez! So when I came into sports videography, I had no aspirations to actually do anything with it. I just wanted to add to my portfolio. I thought maybe if I added a couple of boxing events to my portfolio and a couple of behind the scenes documentaries that Ray was asking for, that I would be employed into a different market and more people would be able to see my content. And that is the reason I got into sports videography. I had no real intentions of ever being here. Working at Gym to the Ring is no joke. Like, before, when I first started there, I didn't even live in Bristol. I was living in a place called Dursley. So it would take me an hour by bus or 45 minutes by train, just there. So, a round journey some days would take 3 to 4 hours. So, just literally 3 to 4 hours of my day would be travelling to Gym to the Ring in Bristol. And then I had to do 2 hours of work 3 nights a week until fight night. This is a 12-week program we're talking about. I'm giving this a lot of my time, a lot of my effort. This is no joke of a program, and it's a test for staff and the candidates involved. Working with Ashleen was an experience. I personally think it was a positive experience. Ash needed professional videos for his promotion, and I needed more professional work for my portfolio. And I think we created some great content for the short time that we were working together. It was great to gain some experience as a boxing sponsor and media sponsor and filming someone, you know, behind his career.
I'm fighting former Commonwealth champion Robbie Turley on the 27th of October. That'll be at the Newport Leisure Centre in Wales, and it's on channel S4C.
I tell you, Mass Combat is run by the same guy, Will Williamson, but I tell you, Mass Combat is special in the way that we do things. So the Fort Anna show that we did, there's a lot of planning, a lot of preparation went into that. I spent ages looking for the right music for the videos, and the fights were very important. That was one of the best things that I've been involved in, and the fact that, you know, I sat there for how many hours on that day filming, and it was all for charity, and it was all to raise money for this woman, and because Anna tragically took her own life. I think it says a lot about the character of the people who were involved with that show, and also it says a lot about the character of my business and Born to Capture as a business. The fact that we're willing to come out and work for charities, and we're willing to come out and work for good causes, you know, if it's worth it.
So what's your plans in general?
Well, I want a title.
And this is he's not here at the minute, he's not sure.
Didn't have the bottle to turn up, look me in the eye for my belt. There's nothing to take it off the mantelpiece for you, mate.
Oh, I'm gonna beat him to death, innit?
Born to Capture Sports. Born to Capture Sports was something that was thrown together after I interviewed Lee Haskins as he wanted to call out Josh Warrington. After that I was like, I need some sort of programme for that. I'm not going to call it Born to Capture Media Agency anymore, because I'm trying to separate the two. So, you know, is it going to be a show or is it going to be a brand? And originally Born to Capture Sports was just going to be another brand, like another show, so like another part of the brand. But now I've turned it into a separate brand from Born to Capture Media Agency, because now we have the media and we have the sports. Peloxercise is something I'm very excited about. I really enjoy working with them. Pilo is a really energetic fitness instructor, and I can't get enough being around him. And Ela is really nice, and she's lovely to speak to, and she's really friendly, and she's really business orientated, so stuff gets done when you speak to Ela. Yeah man, Peloxercise is special. They're an African, Cuban and Zumba mix of all sorts of fitness instruction, but it's mostly dance fitness and a little bit of spin and Cubatone and other such things like that. It's a great environment. The new studio is amazing. Yeah, I highly recommend you go and check out Peloxercise as soon as possible.
up in a black boy, it's the eater, jump my face and it's smash on the body. Your body trying to give a pussy a doggy, I'm like wow, and your face like a soda. 4 seconds for the fuck that's an owner, but if you know the bars under the rings, if you know the bars under the rings, treat money bars, you can put the bars on the kidding. Bash that like truth, yelling in behind bars. Yo, fuck it. Yo, bars behind bars. Well, I'm on the way to work plane every day. Trying to fuck that train, I cover that plane. I built that film cover, Monday to Thursday. From the phone down through, but you know about that. Yo, 2, 3, 5, 6, take your hands. Stop that. Thank you very much. And then you bring them back. She step back, you step forward. Did I get up? 1, 2, 3. Hands. 7. Otherwise, you must do that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 40. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. You need to do that in the videos. Yes? Did I get up? Go on that. Step up. Relax your hand. 7. We go. 1, under 3. It's circle. Hands. On 1. It's only one step. Ta-da. 1, and then did again off. Ta-da! Did again off. 5, 6, 7. Yes? Let's take one, please. Hands up, open, 7. Step to your right, step back. 1, 2, and 3. Step back. Right. 5, 6, 7. 1, switch, 3, 5, over 7. 1, 2, and 3. Switch right, 6, 7. 1, 2, right. Right, left, hook.
Alright, just Sean, what are you saying? You rolling, yeah?
That's your so-called friends there. They'd never really liked you. Look down! Look down! There you go. It's okay.
let's get into it. So, strength is physical and mental, and sometimes sentimental. Survival of the ready when the struggles get heavy. You find it in the inner, that's expert and beginner. The source is all the same, you just need. When you have it, there's nothing that can grab it. It's yours for all of time, for the hustle, for the grind. Thank you.
Rise like smoke in the air. Don't get it twisted, we be talking and this, and now we rise till our mind are proper clear. We never settle on the tears or the fears.